We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
All right. On that note,
Welcome to
episode number 60. Welcome back to the Lion's Den. Am I on it?
You're on it.
Episode 60. Thank you for sticking around. Thanks for all the support. Continue to subscribe at Apple Podcasts. Rate and review. 5-star rating. Interesting, funny, crazy, weird review. Do we have one today?
Yep, we do. Keep on.
And we will read that review here on the podcast. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel for the episodes. Also, we have a second YouTube channel for,
That's right.
for the clips.
Clip Channel.
Which one of our clips is kind of popular right now, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah. Go check it out.
I guess our reaction to the WAP video
Yeah,
is popular.
And by the time this comes out, the Captain Hook reaction should be up too.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
go
we
check
got
that
it.
on
Yeah,
the
we're
Clip
gonna
channel. Link in our bio in the Instagram for the Clip channel for an easy way to find it. And make sure you subscribe to it so you don't have to figure out where it is all the time because it's kind of hard to find on your own. So yeah,
We're always shouting out Apple Podcasts, but we are on Spotify, we are on iHeart, we are
Everywhere.
on all that shit, right?
We are everywhere.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
everywhere you get your podcast fix. Also, as always, patreon.com/The Lions Den Pod. That's patreon.com/The Lions Den Pod for all your members only content. Sure to get us.
and this is great. This is a great.
that was good.
This is a great review from. This is the name of the review because you can say whatever you want. It's why is it SK addicting? I'm sure it's meant so addicting, but it's addicting.
Why is it so addicting?
Yeah. You guys are so funny! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! I can't stop laughing at episode 53, Hamster Town. Oh my God! It is a must watch. These guys are hilarious! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! And yeah, and also the Hamster Town clip will be up too on the Clip channel.
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna get that up there too because that's just one of the funniest things I've ever been a part of. And also, you didn't get also Hamster Town was brilliant, but also you getting carried away like Jesus. It was so funny with your rider.
Egyptian?
Egyptian guys like carrying you off. That killed
You know where that actually comes from, though? Like, his was straight out of the imagination. Mine actually came from when I was a PA at the Tonight Show with Conan. One of the bits that they did was, you know that thing that, like, Egyptians would carry that throne?
Yep.
So my job was to
Like
stand
Cleopatra.
in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
job was to stand in, and it was just 4 hot tan guys carrying this thing, and I had to be in it. And all these New York camera guys
I just
going,
picture Brent.
yeah, I was doing this like, and then all the camera guys like Skippy and everybody going, "Hold your balance, Brent.
Oh, that's
Don't
so
be
funny.
silly." And I'm thinking, this is the most emasculating and the most sensual thing that's ever happened to me. And I think that's where in my mind it came from because I thought
man,
about
that's
it.
great.
Oh man!
Hamster Town. Who the fuck knows where that came from?
And how quick it came.
Oh
yeah.
God.
Remember those little...
You didn't stutter.
Did you guys ever have hamsters?
No.
My brother and I had hamsters when we were a kid, and we had those little fucking tunnels and shit. But we also had the little ball that they ran around in,
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
so they could just run around the house.
Yeah,
You put them in a plastic ball.
yeah,
and they
definitely
just,
didn't have that.
yeah, it was great.
Were you an inventor? Who the fuck just has a hamster and a ball running around? I think that was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Man, I want a hamster town. You can still buy that stuff too. That's
You would know.
I still can't get by
hamsters
the
are
fact.
small guinea pigs, I think.
Yeah, but see, yeah, I know people that had hamsters, but the fact that you went, I want a hamster town, one with long hair, one with short hair, and they better love each other, or I'm not going on stage. That detail, I'm like, what the fuck, where the fuck, and
Their
how
names-
the fuck?
And didn't stutter.
Their names?
Yeah.
Harry and Pee Wee.
Oh,
Of course they are.
of course.
Of course they're Pee Wee.
And the long hair is not Harry. That's Pee Wee.
I have an ice pack. We're back in the Lion's Den.
Yep.
Still no AC.
It's not too bad tonight.
It's not bad. When you're in here all day, though, it
We
gets
do
on
have
you.
a ceiling fan on, so if you guys
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
anything
Should be
that's
okay.
going to
Or-
give you a
yeah.
seizure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or if I have a seizure.
Yeah, right.
Good one, Brent. Way to laugh.
We should also shout out the Sour Patch.
Oh, yeah, look at
Oh
that.
yeah. Is that in camera? No.
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh God.
And that came from I believe Margot sent that. So
You got a Brent blend.
we got it.
Mix here.
It says, yeah, if you can't see it, it says Brent's
5
Mix.
pounds of Sour Patch Kids.
Well,
You guys are unbelievable.
5
by the
pounds
way.
of Sour Patch Kids and 50 extra pounds of Brent.
Yeah, I know. God, I just lost some weight.
Yeah.
I've been doing that meal plan, which will keep you up to date. If you subscribe to our Patreon, you'll see it, because you can see all my frustration. By the way, it's been piling up. Ow.
Oh, you're not eating all of it?
No, I do, but then because of the AC, I leave, but it just keeps
okay.
coming and coming and
right,
coming.
right.
Oh, such an
Okay.
American to complain about food.
Just
Oh,
keeps
you were
coming
going-
and coming.
Yeah, it was too easy.
I had a box of food delivered to my house today, but it wasn't for me. There's nothing more frustrating than that. Okay, so my address has an 8 at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever got this food's address has a 2 at the end. Those numbers don't even look alike. So that was laziness on the part of whoever delivered that. But then I feel sorry for the people that it's supposed to be for, because guess what? I'm not taking it to them.
No.
It's going
Such
in. Hey, it's going in the trash. Yeah, I don't know why the guy would go, oh, fuck it, this is close enough, and put it on my porch.
What was it though?
I don't know, but it had a picture of a cake on the box.
Should have eaten it.
A cake?
I don't know what it is, man.
It's a trick. You can't
The
do
box
that,
looked
though.
kind of beat up too.
Oh,
it a
then
bomb?
no, you
What?
can't do
How
it.
funny would it be picture me at my house eating someone else's birthday cake? Happy birthday, Keith. And I'm just like,
Hope it was a good one.
good thing he likes chocolate.
Keith.
Yeah, Keith.
See my little guy here? Little mini
Oh
me?
yeah, we should let's shout
Little
that out
mini
too.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our loyal listeners, Nicole, she's if you follow us on Instagram, there's a lot of artwork that she does that she puts up on the site. She's
Great.
a really sweet kid. I want to give her a shout out to keep her head up right now. She's starting her senior year in high school, and she's a little bummed because it's virtually. And I just want to say, Nicole, you're awesome, you're talented, and keep your head up and get through that senior year so you can start your actual life.
And heavily motivated, by the way.
Yeah, she's
too.
great.
I mean,
Yeah.
ambitious as
churning
hell.
stuff out.
Just constant.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
You
awesome.
kind of distracted me with that churning thing. But
sorry.
other than that, churning things out.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is
churning.
that? That
like a-
really threw me off.
Sorry.
like a butter churn. What is that?
Yeah, just like constantly
Are you
Yeah.
saying churn or turn?
churn, but now I don't really know what that means.
I don't either. I don't know if it's a turning things out or churning things out.
Yeah, he kept going churning things out, and that threw me way off.
Will's a weirdo today, isn't he?
Oh God, he's so. I saw a quote, and I say it in my lingo now, guy.
Move about vigorously.
Is that churn or turn?
Churn.
Oh.
That's churn. Move about vigorously.
Will's gonna be the dad. He's gonna be a great dad, but he's gonna be the dad that goes into the basement with his son and all the friends, going, "You guys keeping it all halo-ish?" You know, like he's gonna whatever the word is back then. It's gonna be
What do you think the cool word is in that
that time.
in the future when he's a dad? You
Oh,
guys
keep-
keeping it zappity deepity? I don't fucking know.
No, that's a good.
That's
I
a
like
good
this
one.
game. I like this
Yeah.
game. Okay, so like the equivalent of like you guys chilling like
Yeah.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
what is the chilling in the time when he has kids? So we have to say like, how old are you now? 27. Okay, so 27. He gets married at 72. So then
Sounds
it's
about right.
Yeah, so it's the year 3000.
chilling.
It's the year 3000.
chilling. You chillax, and I
He's
know
just
that.
gonna be a
my
head in a
dad
jar
did
with
that.
a robot underneath
Yeah.
it flying it
Where
around.
are my children?
Okay, so what's the equivalent of chilling? All right, I want to play this game. You come down. I want to. You want me to go first? or
Yeah,
you go
yeah, yeah,
first?
you go
Me?
first.
Fuck, damn it, because I don't have one.
You
All
don't
right.
know neither.
Okay. All right, this is my impression of Will in the future, say 2030.
What's the word for chilling now in your generation?
Yeah.
Fucking kipping it all.
Dude,
up.
kipping
Kipping
it,
it?
dude.
That's not a thing.
For real, is there a word
I was
you
trying to
guys
say
use?
whatever came
What
up.
does Drake say?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When he said churning it out,
what is
I
it?
was like,
That's
that
a
had to
good
be in a
question.
Drake
He's-
song.
He's pretty on top of it, but I can't remember off the top of
Is
my
he?
head though.
Is he on top
I
of
love
it?
Drake. You're making me
Just-
hate Drake, and I love Drake.
I know you
No.
love Drake. Why don't you back me up?
Because of this.
Why?
attitude.
Because
him
I
too
like
much.
him.
You like him too much.
But I liked him
Ugh,
since the
churning.
beginning, though.
Of Drake.
Of him.
Okay, here's
I
my
don't know.
impression of Will in 2040. Let's
Okay,
be
yeah,
honest
let's-
now.
yeah,
If he
yeah.
keeps quoting other people, coming
Yeah.
down into the basement to his kids and trying to relate.
God, boys or girls?
It's got to be a boy.
Okay,
With boy.
Hey,
say
buddies.
boyfriends.
Hey,
With
guys.
friends that are boys. Okay. Hey, what's going on? You guys. Oh,
I got one.
you have one?
It just came into
okay,
my head.
Go ahead.
Ask me how we're. Hey, you guys.
Wait,
just-
am I the kid? Am I the kid?
You're the dad and I'm the kid. You asked me if you guys.
Oh.
You guys just chilling down here, and I'm gonna say the word of that time now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey, what are you guys doing out? Are you chilling down here?
Dad, nobody chills anymore. God, Dad's always interrupting us when we're down here draking.
Nice. I like that.
Okay,
I
very
like
cool.
that.
See you guys later.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you guys, balopping?
Dad, how did you know Balopin? He's killing it.
Well,
Dad's on top of things.
Yeah. What is he, Drake?
everybody in the future has a turtleneck.
Oh, imagine that. Did you guys have a
crossed.
word that growing up that you use and not a lot of people? My word for when shit is cool, that my core group of friends use is we would say something was nectar. Everything was nectar.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, we always said, "Oh, it's so nectar." Like we still use it with each other today. Like I remember when I first started hanging out with you guys in comedy, I said it a few times, and it was kind of like, what? Like you guys were like, "The fuck you mean nectar?" Like, you know. But so I stopped you. But I realized, oh, that's just my immediate crew. But that was the cool thing. Like, oh, dude, these dolls are action figures. Sorry. These action figures are very nectar. These
dolls.
glasses are very nectar.
Or nectar. So nectar means like cool, great,
really
like
good,
cool.
Wonderful, good, feels good. Oh, it's so nectar. Like it's like that, you know.
Yeah, I've heard nectar. What was yours be?
Yours
Well, I'll be
has
dead
stuff
honest.
in it.
When I grew up, it's a two-parter. One, we would say things like, "What's the dealio?" Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
That's
Which was also a
terrible.
mess song. You know,
Yeah.
what's the dealio?
Mm-hmm.
But also, you grew up in Southern California, where I grew up in New England. We kind of always got our shit a year and a half after LA or like California. It always felt that way. It always felt like we were behind the curve.
Yeah,
like
it started in New York and L.A. and then it worked its way into the rest of the country.
yeah, it always felt that way because when I would visit my aunt out here, oh man, you had to see what they got the cool shirts, and then by the time we're here, you're wearing that.
Right.
You know, like we were always behind, so there
Right.
was never like, what's the dealio? You know,
Yeah.
it was just always like really stupid shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody had anything cool where I grew up. And that's it. We'll see you guys next week. Where I
The
grew
big
up
words
just
when I was in
nothing.
middle school, it was early 80s. Hip hop was like the birth of hip hop. Whack. If something was bad, it was whack. If something was if it was cool, okay, it was chill. It was chill.
This is kind of just now.
Right. And then Fresh. That was when it was really dope. Fresh. And then Dope came a little bit later, and then it went away. But I kept saying Dope. And I really feel like this. When I would say Dope in the comedy scene,
Yeah.
and then I noticed everybody started saying Dope, but then it was all over everything again. Dope
Yeah.
was a thing again. Like I was maybe behind and ahead of the curve at the same time.
I never noticed that we were so behind on the curve of like what's going on in the world until I was out here, and then we were doing stand up all the time, and then we would even go back to my hometown to the mall I used to work at, and I would go to the Pac Sun, and it was like all flannels and like terrible shit, and you would just go, oh, that's not even half what the Pac Sun is. It doesn't make sense what this is.
Yeah.
Do you know what PacSun stands for?
Pacific
The
Coast.
original name of the store. So the original name of the store was called Pacific Sunwear. It was that was a store called Pacific Sunwear, and then they just shortened it to PacSun.
That was the coolest place to work. Like if you were a really pretty girl or like a cool guy
Yeah.
growing up, you either worked at Abercrombie and Fitch. or you-
Abercrombie and bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Or
Nice.
American Eagle, or you worked at Pac Sun at the mall. That was the place
What
when
about
you were a
Hot Topic?
teenager. No, Hot Topic was a bunch of sluts and just weirdos.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
They were
weirdos.
fun.
So
people.
what
Or
you're saying
Spencer's.
is working at PacSun was pretty nectar.
God, good call. Okay. Also, I want to say it was my birthday.
Happy birthday, Brent.
Thank you.
37.
And fuck.
That hurt.
It didn't hurt, but it was the perfect age to say because it's believable.
Yeah.
It like doesn't pause things because I'm 34. It's not even like
33.
my
Wait,
that 2 for 2. You smooth bowly fuck.
I thought I was 33.
No, I've been 33. Oh no, this is not Nectar, dude. With an ice pack on my ass. 37. That's really good. Fuck you.
Yeah.
34 is. See, it's fine.
It's 34 years old.
People are up my ass.
Okay.
God, you really messed me up.
Put it this. Let me make you feel better.
Okay.
You're a year younger than I was when I started stand up.
Really?
I started stand up at 35.
And you had a family and a business.
And I turned my back on all of them.
We are friends, digging each other.
I'm surprised they still love me. I'm a lucky fucking man.
Yeah. You got a great family.
Did you have inside just friends things, names for certain things that were just your core group of friends?
I had, either Elliot where we were doing like really, we would just make up games like before I knew what an Irish exit was. We used to do that. We used to call it a gentleman leave, where you say something you really want to do. I did it in my first special, but it's true, where we would say like, man, I want a bath, just at a high school party, and then we would leave and then just go take baths in our separate houses. And when people would call us, like, where'd you guys go?
Take
In
a
the
bath.
bath.
What?
And we would actually do the bath.
That's so weird.
Yeah, we would do
had
weird
this thing
shit
that
like
we
that.
called good-looking girls. That if you listen to, when I tell you why we said this, it'll be in your mind. Oh, obviously why you say that. We would call a good-looking girl a 9. Now you would think that it's the rating scale,
9's pretty good.
but that's not why we call them 9s at all. So when I was a kid growing up here in LA, the cool place to go to was Knott's Berry Farm at night. At night, you would go into Knott's Berry Farm in the evening, and it would only cost $5 to get in. And they had 2 dance clubs. They had Studio K, and then they had another one called Cloud 9. And all the prettier girls were at Cloud 9. So whenever we would see a pretty girl, we would call them 9s because of the name of the place. And when we were kids in the 80s, the name for a hot girl, especially in the hip-hop community, was a freak. You called them freaks. That's what you called good-looking girls.
So cool.
Right? So whenever we would see a good-looking girl, or if somebody would go, hey, are there hot girls at that place? We would always say, oh, freaks like 9. We would say there's freaks like 9. And that means hot girls like the ones at Cloud 9. Wow. But then it evolved into us growing up and being older, and we would just say, oh, there's a lot of 9s there. And there's 9s. And then we would say, oh, no. We would say, why 9s?
Why 9s?
Young
what does that
9s.
mean? Young 9s?
Young 9s, young, good-looking girls, yeah.
When we were
young.
young.
We called them Y 9s. And when I was producing hip hop, we were producing for this young artist who's now like, he works with like L.A. Reid at his company. The guy blew up into a big A&R guy, but he was a rap artist back in the day. And when I would produce some music for this kid, he kind of shouted out us in one of the lyrics of his raps. He was talking about checking out the Y9s on Melrose and Curzon.
No way.
Yeah, and he'd said Y9s because that's what. And I'm talking like not all the kids at my school said that. I'm talking about 5 guys in this one little group of friends said that.
Coolest.
And this guy said it, put it in his song, which was kind of cool. But yeah, 9s. That's what we call the good-looking ones. 9s.
Just imagine me transferring to his school and not knowing him and like going to the school like, man, we got freaks on 9s, and I'm like, yeah, cool. We have a pack.
Brent,
we have a pack stud over.
Hey Brent, we're gonna go to this house party tonight. There's gonna be freaks like 9. You down?
Yeah, man, love freaks and love
That's
number
chill.
9.
That's chill. It ain't gonna be whack.
Yeah, whack is.
It's gonna be
one of the-
fresh. I just scratched it.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I'm old.
So I celebrated my birthday, and I called Jason and I told him, and he knows this, that I just wanted to spend my birthday alone this year.
He
you
told
know?
me in the nicest way that he wants me to leave him alone on his birthday.
Yeah, I just wanted to be alone and watch a movie and have nobody bother me. And I, by the way, loved all the birthday wishes. Everybody who wrote me, it was awesome. But I woke up that day on my birthday and I said, okay, I'm in this hot-ass house. I just want to sit, watch a movie with no phone near me, and just, eat and enjoy. That's all I wanted to do, because we're in a pandemic, and what are we going to do? Well, first off, I woke up on my birthday and, I was wearing a nightie shirt. I sleep naked, but I had the nightie shirt on.
Cute.
And
Just above the penis.
it's a little below. It's
Okay.
below, just so, in
Donald
case.
Duck. He's Donald Duck in it, or a Porky Pig in it. Either
Okay,
one.
all right.
Or
Both
Winnie
of-
the Pooh.
Fuck. These are all going to be goddamn drawings now. Fuck. But I want them. Yes, it's exactly what it is. A spider bit me by my penis in the middle of the night.
Hey, Spider went, yummy.
I woke up and I just had this fucking spider bite that just blew up. So my birthday started that way, and I was wearing my ear pods though, and I went, okay, well that will go down. I don't know really what to do with a spider bite, so I'm like, okay, well, I would have died by now,
Right.
right? So I went, okay, well, I'll just, I'm I'm
The
living.
worst thing that happened is it just dwarfed your penis. But go ahead.
No, that actually it would have been nice. Bite me on the penis, get me swollen. Oh God.
And then she will gag, and then she will choke.
By the way, that's the new Spider-Man. Just spider bites the penis. And canceled.
Fuck it.
I did have a moment though. I was sitting there, and I have no AC in this place, so I have an ice pack on my back. I'm only 34 years old, even though you said 37, and that was a great age to say, because you can't just like be defensive and say 34 because it's kind of the same thing. Anything I think
Close.
between 34 to like before 40 is the same.
You almost said 40.
I almost said, but it is. It's kind of the same,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So it's a perfect age to say. So mad the way I said that and brought it up. But I had a moment. I'm looking outside my window in the Panda Room, and I see this car. It's parking halfway in front of my driveway. I think I have mentioned
I
this
hate
before. Now, sometimes I've seen people like park in front of my driveway where they're kind of like a quarter over it, but my little fucking shitty ego of pettiness and insecurity thinks it's on purpose. But this time it was front forward and just half
that
my
I
driveway.
love that you think it's on purpose. There's a conspiracy in the
Yeah,
neighborhood to piss you off.
and nobody's thinking about me. That's my narcissism, fucking working by myself in this goddamn place like I'm on house arrest, and because pandemic, and I'll never forget though. I walked outside, and because they just got out of the car and they parked halfway in front of my driveway, halfway in front of the exit of my driveway, but front so they know exactly where they're parking. There's plenty of room behind it. Actually, the whole side of my curb is completely empty, so they could park easily in front of my place. Fine, even though that bothers me for some reason. I don't know why that bothers me. When somebody parks in the middle of a goddamn thing, you either park at the end or I don't want to get into it.
Dude,
It gets-
telling you.
I'm new to homes.
Yeah.
I'm usually an apartment
yes,
guy.
You're a homeowner now.
Brent Morin, I'm new to homes.
I'm
I
new
am.
to homes.
But I walked outside very calmly. All I said was, excuse me. And then I realized it was two teenagers. It was the daughter of my neighbor and some water polo playing boyfriend, I guess. But it's 11 a.m. on my birthday. And I'm thinking like, okay, so she obviously, did some terrible things probably. But
She was just getting home.
yeah, just getting home at 11, and idiot guy parks halfway in front of my place. But I didn't really process that. I just go, excuse me.
Oh, he was hiding.
Yeah, he was trying to hide. That's what I realized.
Oh, no.
So I fucked it all up.
Yeah.
Two things happened. I fucked whatever was going on with them up. They seemed like they were in love. But the other thing, when I said, excuse me, you can't park in front of my driveway. I got to leave soon. You can't do that.
Which he did not have to leave soon.
I did not have to
But of
go
course
anywhere. I
you
didn't
have to
go
leave
anywhere
soon.
that day.
Yeah.
But also, don't park
Yeah.
halfway in front of my
Fuck yeah.
driveway.
Right.
The way they looked at me, I was the old man in the
You were the
neighborhood.
old cranky man on the block.
I was in my neighborhood. There was a man named Mr. Buffard.
Yep, sounds
Such a
about-
good name.
Sounds
It
about
was,
right.
he was just the curmudgeon that lived in the neighborhood. And you're 13, 14, you go, I'm sorry, right away. Even though when you get older, you realize he's like 5'7", 5'6", and I
Right.
could beat him up. What the hell are you going to do? This guy was bigger than me, But I went, excuse me. And I said calmly, excuse me. You can't park in front of my driveway. I got to leave soon. They went, oh, we're so sorry. I'm sorry. Like kiss on the cheek, and he ran to his car and sped off. And I went,
Brent
and
almost
she
got him
goes,
caught.
so sorry. And I went, oh my God, I'm the
Did the
old
mom come out?
guy in the neighborhood.
Did the mom come out?
No,
screaming? Oh,
I think-
that would have been great. Where the fuck have you been?
But there was definitely
I'm
a hiding.
sorry.
I ruined that.
I want you to be in a robe, slippers. I want a rolled up newspaper in your hand that you're going to hit somebody with.
That's how I felt.
Man.
I felt like I was the dad from Malcolm in the Middle, like Bryan
Yes.
Cranston coming out.
Tidy whities.
Yeah, in tidy whities with a robe open, going, hey, no, you don't have no cars in front of a house. Like, that's how it felt. The way they reacted was like, that's the old man.
Yeah. Did you ever think that there was going to be a day that someone parking in front of your house was going to be so infuriating?
Oh, my God. No, never. I never understood why my dad was always mad about that until
same.
now. Now I'm
Parking
furious.
Goddamn fucking looking through the window.
That's what I was doing. I was looking
Parking
through the
under
window.
Fucking tree. People park in front of my mom's house all the time because there's a big tree, and people will park there and take a lunch break or something. And oh man, that used to.
It gets you going.
Oof. Hey! Move along. Get the fuck out of here. Move along.
It's like when I blocked you in that one time.
Ooh wee.
Real mad.
Yeah, but that triggered something. I mean, my thing
Because there was
was
space
it's my
behind
birthday.
your car. You understand?
Penis almost bit. You know, 34. I'm not supposed to be. That's not old at all. And
Jesus,
these kids looked at me like, I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, it makes sense. They're like probably 15, 16. Like,
So
they're
happy
half my
birthday.
age. They're
For
kids.
Brent's birthday,
Yeah.
he got to yell at teenagers.
Lost
He
my
had
earbuds.
Horny spiders.
Horny spiders. Horny spider.
Lost his AirPod.
And then I ate
And got to
Chinese.
say for the first time at 34 years old, hey, you kids get off my lawn.
I truly
Fucking Gran Torino.
haven't.
Yeah.
I've never thought,
Yeah.
excuse me, would get a reaction from like
Like I've-
teenagers, like
yeah.
an adult.
Like I've said before, Brent,
Excuse me.
you are an angry father without the children.
I really am. And then I just watched Curb Your Enthusiasm and ate Chinese food. That's what I did for my birthday.
That sounds great.
That was okay. I took an edible and then
Yummy.
searched for my earbud that I lost.
Yeah.
And,
That sounds lovely.
That was pretty much it.
How's the penis bite now?
Yeah, is it
It went down. It went down today, but it was getting bigger and bigger to the point that I was like,
third? Hey, third testicle.
I was thinking, oh boy, and this is like, give me powers. I tried to climb the wall, but it didn't.
Easy, Brent.
Damn it. I'm not squeezing hard enough.
That was a great story. I can't wait to hear people on road trips probably just turn this whole fucking thing off when I told that one.
Good story.
Yeah, it's
I
whatever.
liked it. Happy birthday, Brent.
Thank you. So that was my birthday, and I enjoyed that. And the gifts I got, by the way, were great. I'm a lord now, so that's good.
He's
You
a
know,
lord. He's got land
lord.
in Ireland. Is it Ireland or Scotland?
Scotland. Yeah,
Got
somebody
land
sent me
in
that
Scotland.
for my birthday. I'm a lord.
So I got a question.
Okay,
Yes.
Lord Morin,
Mm-hmm.
are bagpipes Scottish or Irish?
Scottish.
Yes, because
Yes.
uilleann pipes, I believe, are Irish.
More importantly, how the fuck do you know that?
Because he's a dad. Only dads read something and know exactly what they are.
But even more importantly, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, God. This
Bagpipes?
No,
Like-
but you have land and is this a bit?
Oh, no.
No,
The
no.
fuck?
Somebody sent me
Can-
that. There's-
Explain.
You know how you could buy somebody a star?
Yeah, or like
and
a
name
yeah, I
piece
didn't know
of
you
the
could
moon
buy
or something.
land.
Somebody bought something, and I'm a lord now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're the lord. He's the lord of something.
Is there a certificate somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he's the lord of spider bites.
It's hard to read, but thank you.
It's
And,
hard to read.
I can't read it.
Wait,
It
but what do
says-
you
Is it in Gaelic? What do you mean?
It is. I can't read it. It says, yea, here, there, leave.
Oh, it's in the therefore.
What if it's like
The-
declaring you have so much money in your Irish bank or something, and you're like, I don't want to read it.
By the way, that is something would probably happen. to
I
me.
know.
Read it.
Actually, want him to read it?
Oh, fine. Here, you want me to get it?
Yeah, it's right there.
That is great. I want to hear about. I want to know what is going on with this
It's right there.
lordship. I'm alone now in the Lion's Den. It's just you and me. Isn't this Nectar? 2020 has been the year of things happening that are completely out of your control. But do you know what you can control?
What is that?
Shaving your bush.
Uh-huh. I knew
And
that.
our sponsors, Manscaped, are here to remind you to do so.
That's right.
Brent, when's the last time you did it?
It's funny you bring that up. It was yesterday, actually, at about 1 p.m. in the valley heat. I had yacht rock on. I was naked in my backyard, penis soft, started shaving away. Totally forgot I had neighbors with second stories. I'm pretty sure some of them saw me. And that's not the point of the story. The point is, it's a lot of fun. You don't nick anything. It's shocking. It has an LED light as well. So sometimes at night, seeing that I don't have a loved one and I'm by myself in a quarantine, I like to turn the lights off and play Let's Find the Penis. And look, I have my hobbies, you have yours. And I'm a hopeless romantic.
Oh, my
See,
God.
the reason I use Manscaped is because you can't give up hope, all my hopeless romantics out there. So you have to be prepared for the possibility that even in quarantine you could find love, and you want to be prepared and not look nuts like puffins.
And you too can be prepared. Our listeners get an extra 20% off plus free shipping if you use promo code LION. That's promo code LION at manscaped.com for an extra 20% off plus free shipping. Do it now.
Yeah, it's
Get
perfect.
weird.
Get weird. Or just get soft down there. Soft down there.
This is
Oh, man.
ridiculous.
Yeah, unscroll it.
I was like, we gotta leave it like
Do
that.
it. Do it. Yeah, do it dramatically.
This is how this came.
I'm a lord now.
This
Show.
is unreal.
Show
I'm
it.
a lord and a doctor.
Yeah, there you go.
The focus will be bad, but you can tell it's like very proper.
What does it say on the top in the
there,
big
that's
letters?
better, that's better. It says, to all... This is hard.
See?
I want to do it then if you can.
To all sundered, whom these presents do or may concern, Highland titles send greeting. Whereas, Lord Brent Morin, it says that. How do they hold it? Having by
Like this.
petition... Yeah.
Like that.
Having by petition unto us of the 31st day of the month of August in the year 2027,
Amen.
or Schwoon, it says Schwoon, that the said petitioner has purchased lands in Scotland, and the petitioner having prayed that there might be granted unto them to use such ensigns armorial as may be the lawful property of Highland titles, and might be suitable and according to the laws of arms.
Wow.
Know ye therefore that we have assigned and do by these presents assign, ratify, and confirm unto the petitioner the following ensigns. And this is just one big sentence, I think. Holy shit.
Wait, 2027?
It just says Schwoon. 2020 Schwoon. You want to read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Careful. I can get you killed in my land. Come to Scotland.
Yeah, he's a
All
lord.
right, all right. To all and sundered,
This is unbelievable. I didn't know this was that thing.
whom these presents
Lord.
do or may concern, Highland titles
LBM.
send greetings. Not sure what that word is. Whereas Lord Brent Morin,
Thank you.
having by petition unto us of the 31st day of the month of August in the year 2020,
Where's the roof?
shown.
Yeah, Schwoon, right?
It's its own. It's 2020, comma shown.
Yeah.
Shown, maybe, I don't know. That in bigger letters. That's why you have to say that louder. That said, petitioner has purchased lands in Scotland, and the petitioner having prayed that there might be granted unto them to use such ensigns armorial. That's a lot, huh?
It gets intense.
So I'm going to tell you what I learned from reading that. What I've discerned as what this is representing.
that it's real, and then I'm a lord.
I don't have any fucking idea what any of that meant. Shoon?
None.
There you go, Lord.
I'll
Lord
read
Morin, ladies and gentlemen. Our animals are falling. Hey,
Brent Morin, by virtue of
Keep it
ownership
along.
of the land of Scotland, and particular land described as in plot A49. Okay, so a lot of people are doing this.
Oh, so
Described
you have a
below the
plot.
lordship of Lorne and upon the Glencone, as further described below in the deposition of the certificate of
I like
sale.
that
The
you're a
petitioner
lord.
of the
Lord
herefore
Morin.
asked purchase. My God, did people live like this? Lord Brent Morin of Glencoe. Whereas Highland Titles has set out as part of the estate of Glencoe Wood and Keel Hill, Highland, Scotland, as a scheme of the souvenir plots has caused a common form of oh my love and
Okay,
hell.
okay, we
so the
get it.
point is, I'm a lord,
You're
and the
Lord
first
Morin.
lord of action is to change the fucking English. How about that?
Hey,
huh?
maybe
and
say
bagpipes will be ill pipes or whatever. The fuck they
Illin.
were. Illin pipes.
Illin. My brother knows that more than I do. My brother can do a English. I mean, he can do an Irish accent and he can do a Scottish accent.
You could do that though.
No, he's better
Really?
at that kind of stuff.
You're pretty good at a lot of that though.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm a lord. So I got that for my birthday.
Holy Lord, look at
Bite
that.
by the penis by a spider. Scared the shit out of teenagers.
So now, again,
And I'm a lord.
It all sounds
again,
about
to
right.
review,
Yes.
for your birthday, you got to tell someone to get off your fucking lawn.
Yes.
You had horny spiders, and you acquired land in Scotland. Lord Morin.
So you're right. I am 37.
Yeah.
There's a cricket by
As
his foot.
crickets and
Really?
See?
Really? Really?
See? I told you.
Where?
Right there.
Right
by-
foot.
Oh, it picked up something. Let it eat.
Goddamn cricket.
It's like right
just
out of
one.
your vision.
It's all right. I just saw it.
Oh, there he is.
The listeners can't see it. But remember I told you that I was
Cricket under
sleeping
my
right here
chair.
and I woke up with a bunch of crickets on me?
Oh, was that a cricket? Where's it?
Pretty good it sounds. Pretty good it sounds. So, guess what that's kind of back in the news?
Oh, yes.
Fucking Tiger King.
Yes.
Tiger fucking King is back in the goddamn news. Not because of the little weirdo mullet man, But Carole fucking Baskin. Carole Baskin's on the lineup. Bring up the lineup for Dancing with the Stars. She's on Dancing with the Stars. So this is now what we consider in this millennium, in this year, in this decade, I guess, a star. And I guess Carole fucking Baskin is a star now. And she's on the lineup.
It's a hot list.
There's a Backstreet Boy on it, I think. Is it a Backstreet Boy? Yeah.
We got, I mean, you want to just
Who is that?
read through them? Monica, wait, let me.
Don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
We got, that's fine. We can just hear it. Monica Aldama. We have
No idea.
Carole Baskin. Caitlin Bristow. Don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is.
Vernon Davis. Know him.
know him.
Football. Anna Heche.
Yes.
Actress.
Oh, wow.
Anne Heche, yeah.
Actress.
She was with Ellen for a while.
Sky
That bitch.
Jackson. Don't know. Sky Jackson. Don't know who that is.
No idea.
Justina Machado. Don't know. Jenny Mai. Don't know.
Yeah, she's on that TV show The Real.
Oh.
Why do I know that?
Oh, AJ.
Oh,
AJ.
the guy,
AJ
AJ.
McLean from
I love
Backstreet Boys.
AJ. Shout out to AJ. I love AJ.
He's got the wrong size hat on, obviously, or he is a old priest from an old Mexican mission. But go ahead.
We got
Padre.
2 for 2, huh?
Jesse Metcalf.
Nope.
Oh,
He's like a
yeah.
heartthrob guy.
Yeah,
He's
he was.
Desperate Housewives, right? Or
Yeah,
something?
Desperate
How the hell
Housewives.
do I know that?
And then Nelly. That's a hot pick.
Oh yeah.
We going.
Now,
back.
hey, Nelly.
Ooh.
Guess what?
Charles
Nelly,
Oakley?
Speaking of Nelly, I got my Air Force One.
So we got Charles Oakley.
Mm-hmm.
What a hat.
Oh, my
What a
God.
hat that
Charles
is, huh?
Oakley.
What a fucking
Love
hat.
Charles Oakley.
Nev Schulman.
Oh, that's the
guy from-
original.
no, Catfish.
The original guy that got catfished.
Nev.
Wait. Quick. He was the original guy that got catfished,
They
and
made
then
it a
he was
movie.
the host of the show,
And then he
right?
and he hosted the series that was on. Was it MTV?
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
how
know
it started?
he got I didn't know that
It,
either.
it started as it was a documentary about him. He got catfished, and it was a documentary. So then they took that and made it a weekly
I didn't know that.
show on MTV.
I thought he was just the host of the show.
Yeah.
He's
too.
the host of it because he was
He got-
cat motherfucking fish.
got.
That motherfucker holds grudges.
Yeah.
Then we got Cher Sol Staus.
Her name's Shershel.
Cher. How do you pronounce that? Cher. Crystal.
no, we're not
Crystal.
gonna be able to
Crystal
do
Staus.
that.
Hey,
Change it.
think about it. She's a pretty girl, Chriselle.
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 She's Chriselle.
You're Chriselle now.
I'm probably wrong.
Johnny Weir.
He's from. He's a figure skater, right?
He is. How did you know that?
His brother.
Because my brother's a figure skater.
Okay, I figured.
It's
So
actually-
yeah,
there's
how
the
funny
list.
though that the biggest star on that list for some people is gonna be Carole fucking Baskin.
That's a big.
Carol
that
is,
is
that's
a big one.
not a bad get, but it also is like anti what she was doing in the show, right?
You
A
know
little
she's
bit?
gonna be wearing tiger print shit. You know.
If she brought out.
Oh my God! Whoever her coach is that dances with her, motherfucker better wear a mullet.
Oh yeah.
Better wear
That's gonna
the
have
blonde
such huge
mullet.
ratings for them.
Oh, dude, they got a good
Huge.
get.
That's a
And she's
huge-
gonna make some dollars and cents.
Yeah, I always wonder with those shows how much money you
And
must
Tiger
make.
King, what's his name? What was that fucker's
Joe.
name?
Totally
Exotic.
forgot.
Joe Exotic's
Exotic.
gonna be in prison going, fucking Carole Baskin's getting
Yeah.
all the goddamn credit. I'm
She's
in
just
here
dancing.
rotting away for fucking tigers, and she's out there dancing with these goddamn fuckers. Yeah.
If she makes it further, that would be break the entire network of television.
When I look at
if
her-
Joe Exotic came out,
Oh, right?
you know, and did
From
a whole
the
interpretive
smoke,
dance.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guns on his hips.
Like, I'm fucking back, bitch, and you're gonna dance with me, goddammit.
And we didn't realize it was planned the whole time, and they do the
Oh my
best
God.
fucking salsa routine.
unreal.
All of us would watch it.
I would definitely watch it. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest though. When I look at Carole Baskin, I don't think dancing. I don't think she's got an ounce of rhythm in
No.
her.
We'll see.
Not a dance.
Joe Exotic all fucking day. That dude's high kicking and doing
Yeah.
the splits the whole 9 yards. Fucking
Yeah.
dance with
His
tigers.
pageantry is through the roof.
Oh, it's unbelievable. But
Honestly,
Carole Baskin's a little dull.
It's because if Nelly doesn't win, what are we doing?
Yeah,
I would
what's
actually
up,
say
dude?
Johnny Weir might win.
Oh, figure skating.
Figure
It's
skating.
a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ballet.
That
Take some,
doesn't even seem fair.
Yeah.
Very
It's
good
like
point.
ballet and all
The-
that.
you think AJ's gonna wear the dumb hat? I mean, the cool hat.
Oh, AJ. I forgot about AJ. AJ was a Backstreet
He's
Boy.
got
He
some
knows how
moves,
to do
too.
choreography.
We should take some bets for who
Yeah,
wins.
they're gonna
Oh,
have to.
yeah.
They're
We'll
gonna
have
definitely
good
have to
hats.
widen all the doorways for his fucking hat.
They just have a chip in the doorway like this, so it just goes right through.
See, that's what I would do. If I was on that show, I would do so much interpretive dance and like make the pageantry of the show. Like, even if I'm not going to win, people will go, how was Brent's dancing? it wasn't great, but my God, he
The
had
pageantry,
pageantry.
yeah.
It was crazy. Like,
I'm
and then I'm like on a cloud. And what? Like,
You know me. You know I do the whole Latin thing. I would have the
Oh.
big,
You'd win.
you-
colorful,
you'd win.
puffy
win.
sleeves, and I'd be like, Ramoko gang gang gang. I would
Yeah.
be just.
Well,
killing
you
it.
would
Kill
win.
it. Yeah, you would win. That's like
You're
You
a
gotta
great
win.
dancer.
I'd have to really wrap the
If you
knees up.
if you were asked legitimately, your
Yeah.
manager calls you tomorrow, says, "Do you want to do Dancing with the Stars the next season they're casting it?" What would you say? Honestly,
I would say I would need creative control.
of the dances.
Control freak.
Yeah. Yeah. I would need it to be funny, and I would need it to be like kind of a bit,
Hey.
like Andy Kaufman.
Hey
is.
Brent, showing up would make it funny.
Yeah. And let me
Just
also tell you
knowing
this.
you're on it.
Dancing with the Stars. I'm not getting called.
Yeah. Well, Carole
have-
fucking.
Who are some of these people?
Yeah, this is like
They
Dancing
had,
with
you know,
Stars, kinda, is what they should name the show.
kinda.
They were stars.
Dancing with the stars that
this-
were stars a few decades ago.
Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars if you're in your 40s or later.
Yeah.
I got to tell one story about Charles Oakley, though. I had Charles Oakley, you know, power forward for the New York Knicks, beat the shit out of, you know, Michael Jordan when I grew up. That was it. Him and John Starks. And I went with our buddy Kerry Rhodes, who was on our show, to the Michael Jordan All-Star Party.
Oh, right.
And, of course, he knows Charles Oakley, and I see Charles Oakley and John Starks. And I'm like, you know, I'm like a kid.
Wow.
So I go, could you introduce me? And he's cool as shit. He goes up to Charles Oakley. By the way, John Starks was bagging groceries before he started guarding Jordan, too. I know all this stuff. And in your mind, you think when you see them on the court that they're small.
Right.
They're all as high as this ceiling fan that's going
Yeah.
to give all our viewers
Just a bunch
seizure.
of avatars.
Yeah, they're just huge. And Charles Oakley is just huge. And John Starks is 6'4", like big. I thought he was like my height, you know? And he goes, yo, what up, Oak? And I was like, oh, he said, what up, Oak? That's cool. And Charles Oakley is like, what up? What's going on, Kerry? And says hi to John Starks. And then, but John and Oakley are in a conversation, but Kerry goes, yo, this is my boy Brent. And I go, hey, nice to meet you. I promise you. I brought it up later. I shook Charles Oakley's hand. Nice to meet you. I grew up watching you guys. I mean, that was the greatest Knicks team I ever saw. You guys, Patrick Ewing, Starks, you're one of the only people that could ever really lock down Jordan in the Czech era. It was unbelievable. You guys are great. The entire time I'm shaking both their hands, they're not looking at me. I'm about fucking, I might as well not exist. They're still keeping their conversation going. They're so tall. And I'm going,
They're like,
yeah, that's exactly. They go, yeah. So, yeah. It's because they get it
Wow.
all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't bring it up because I'm hanging out with athletes. And that night I was hanging out with the guy who did The Last Dance. That's when I met him. And I'm hanging out with them. And then I go back to Kerry's place that night and I go, what a night. You know, met these guys, this. And I'll never forget when Charles Oakley and Starks completely ignore me. And everybody that Kerry's with starts dying laughing because they watched me. I thought it was just me. They
That's
go,
great.
B, you look like a fucking idiot. You were literally going, you were like a little kid they didn't want to sign an autograph for. I was going,
so funny.
in the 90s, I used to watch the games. He goes, they didn't break 1 ounce of their conversation. I was like,
Oh, man, that's
grew
so
up watching
funny.
you guys. I actually bonded with my father. They're like, yeah, so
wow.
anyway, where are you going to dinner tonight? Like, they didn't see me.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I'll never forget that. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't exist in their atmosphere. They're up here and I'm down here physically.
We got emails?
So anyway, I'm gonna root for Charles Oakley.
I'm going to root for Anne Heche. I'm not going to lie. I want Carole
I
Baskin to
forgot
lose.
about her too.
I want.
Anne Heche she's a good actress. She's cute. She used to be with that one that bitch Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah, she was with that fucking mean bitch. Anyways,
Kind of worked out. I'd get gay to go to the Oscars. She did kind of like blow up when she did it,
Yo,
Ellen, and then all of
remember
a sudden she
Tank
goes
Girl?
straight again.
yeah, right. Did that.
What the hell was that picture
I
you
don't know. I'm
just
trying to
showed?
find. There's a lot of emails here, so I'm trying to
That
find
picture
something.
was hilarious.
Yeah, what was that picture?
Let me find, where did it, oh, this is from. I don't know what this is. This is from. Okay, how do you pronounce the name Jojo?
JoJo.
Jojo? Is it just Jojo?
What do you want it to be? Ho ho?
Right when I said that, I said, "Wait, what else could it be?"
Yeah.
It's not ho ho.
How do
Yeah,
you pronounce
JoJo.
the
JoJo.
Hey, how do you pronounce how do you pronounce the name B.O.B.?
Yeah. Hop. Yeah.
Casey and JoJo.
JoJo.
So hi, Jason. This is from Jojo. It's from Ho Ho Del Rosario.
So, it could be then.
Subject line: The panda and the pandemic.
Oh, you're right.
Hi. Yeah, see, that's why I asked. Hi,
Thanks,
Jason,
Jojo.
Brent, and Will. Thanks for doing this podcast. It makes me laugh. It is one of the few podcasts I listen to in between furious, self-loathing masturbations. That's all I do now that I'm stuck at home.
Wait,
Furious.
Okay.
is this
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, I currently live alone in West Virginia,
Obviously.
obviously, and as someone who looks like an Asian Bobby Lee.
Sad.
Well, Bobby's already
Bobby
Asian, so
Lee is
how
Asian.
you're just the most like.
Yeah.
Anyways, see attached picture,
Very
picture for
ambiguous.
reference, and the picture we'll put up. It's him inside of a panda with his eyes. Very
That's what it is.
That's adorable with the bamboo in the background.
So he constantly gets the go back to China stares from the
Whoa.
local yokels in West Virginia.
Oh
Yeesh.
well, yeah, you need to.
I'm quoting. I had a few yell ching chong to my face. I'm Filipino. Anywho, keep doing what you're doing, as it is my flickering light in the midst of this darkness.
Oh.
Jesus, man.
Jesus, all right.
Jeez.
All right, sorry, JoJo.
Hey, JoJo, enjoy
Yeah.
pulling your dick off. All right.
Yeah,
Furiously.
furiously.
Thank you, buddy.
All right.
Fucking.
Does he
cute.
jerk off like this? Listen to our podcast.
Just he said furiously, right?
Furiously.
Motherfucker! Bugs.
Yeah,
scared
they're
the shit
everywhere.
This is a
This house has been taken over.
This is from Natalie. Best believable Brent fact.
Okay.
Hey, all you handsome devils. I love
Mostly me.
quote Brent facts. It reminds me of how my dad will so confidently answer a question or tell us something random that it seems so convincing we
the
just
best.
believe him, even if he has no idea what the answer is really or what he's talking about.
Oh, that's the fucking
What's the
best.
weirdest, funniest thing you've ever made up / lied about, but were so convincing that someone actually believed it?
Oh,
Do you want to give an example? We kind of already get it though.
yeah, I get it. I mean, when I told people I was a comedian when I wasn't a comedian.
Oh.
When I told the owner of a comedy club that I was a comedian and I'd never done it before.
Oh, yeah. You really.
And I convinced him because he put me on stage the next night.
Yep.
And the rest is history. All right.
You're frozen.
Yeah.
I had one moment in where I, just off what you said, I had one moment where I went to this, there was a place called the Soho House in London. And I was with David Sullivan, a buddy of ours.
That's dope.
And it was a huge line, and it's a private place. And I had no idea what I was going to say or do, but I was just talking to David because he had just gotten into town. And we walked up to the front of the line, and the guy goes, "Sorry, mate, can't let you in." And for some reason, I completely convincingly said, "Sir, you have to let me in there. The love of my life is in there, and I need to tell her how I feel." And he looked at me, and he goes, "I can't stop love, mate." And he opened the rope.
That's
and he let me
awesome.
in.
I love that so fucking much.
And David Finn was outside going, "Hey, let
It
me
was
in."
actually Sullivan. And
Oh,
Sullivan
Sully?
goes, "What the fuck was that?" I go,
Did he
"I
get
don't
in
know
with
why."
you?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he
that's
goes,
awesome.
"What was that?" I go, "I don't know why I said that."
That's great.
I will also say for a Brent fact, though, on that, I watched 15 minutes of a documentary on Frank Sinatra and was talking to a buddy of ours, Ricky Glassman, about how I was explaining to him how the mafia killed John F. Kennedy. And he goes, "You don't know what you're talking about." And he called me out, and I go, "Let me tell you something, okay? What are you doing? Look, I've watched 15 minutes of something. You've watched nothing, all right? I'm coming to terms with this. This is what it is." And the whole time I was convinced in my head, I know the whole thing.
Yeah,
Like
you
the
got it.
CIA doesn't know. I know it,
You got it.
which is a
That's
Brent
so
fact.
funny.
That's great.
Never finished that documentary either.
Why you don't need to? You know everything.
You got it.
You figured
Yeah, I
all
had
out.
it in my head. It was a Brent fact.
Yeah.
And P.S. Proud subscriber / Mufasa Patreon member. So
Oh,
Natalie
is that what
Thank you.
PS stands for? Proud subscriber?
does now.
Oh, I thought it was
It used to be
Board of something.
So she says, since the beginning, and I've honestly lost count how many times bad days have gotten better and brighter from listening and keeping up with you guys.
Nice.
Thank you. PPS, Will, you read one of my emails before, and even if you don't read this one, I just gotta say the person that described you as meh and criticized your reading is a total wanker. But it's pretty cute when you're mad. You're doing great.
Wanker. Where are they from?
Got to be
Don't know what
London.
to say.
or something.
Probably
Gotta
UK.
be, yeah. Thanks, Natalie. Appreciate that.
Natters.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Natalie.
This next one is from Maria. I hear from people we haven't heard from, which I really
Yeah.
like. This is from Maria. And I like how she signed off her email. Hugs and pugs, Maria. Love that
Cute.
already. Hello, Lions Den. Hello, Lions Den homies. I'm listening to the Peroni homies episode. Add, which is the Captain Hook thing. Add Peronis to the facts I didn't need to know.
Yes.
Yep. And I want to say thank you for the laughs. Chadwick Boseman's death hit me hard this past weekend. I think because he he is close in age to me, or maybe it's just the accumulation of being quarantined alone for the past 5 months. I was starting to cry again when Brent said he had 2 slices of cheese. The cheese discussion had me laughing until I couldn't breathe. As a fellow lactose intolerant, this quarantine has me diving straight into things I shouldn't eat because, well, I'm home anyways. I've seen Jason live at the Madhouse Comedy Club. Whoa, back when it was in the empty mall. I was there too. Not then, but I know what she's talking about. And I look forward to seeing Brent and Will live when the Rona is under control. Thanks for making quarantine feel a little less lonely. Hugs and pugs, Maria. P.S.
Thank you.
What was the thing? What was the P.S. you said? What was it? Proud subscriber.
Proud subscriber.
None of you look fat or getting titties. You are beautiful butterflies.
That's because I said I had titties.
Life is short. Have all the fatty habit food you want because you deserve it.
And just put on a black T-shirt.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we're both wearing black, by the way.
Great email. Great email.
I think it's a good one to end on.
Yeah. We're there anyways. Thanks, Maria.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Maria. And thank you, subscribers and Patreon members and listeners and all that stuff. We're enjoying this stuff. And just to get serious for just a second, can I please?
Yeah.
I never do. I don't want to get serious. I'm just
You had us.
Locked in.
I'm actually. This has being able to do this.
Yeah.
Has made me so happy and kept me sane through this whole thing, and it's keeping my whatever muscle we're using. Mm-hmm. Not my love muscle, you know what I'm saying? But it's exercising a muscle, that's for sure. And getting all this kind of stuff and the emails and stuff, it's really nice. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Brent.
Happy birthday, B.
Happy birthday to my beautiful niece, Anissa Collings, 24 years old. Happy birthday.
Unbelievable.
I love
Happy
you so
birthday.
much.
And this, what he said, and this is just motivation for when we go back out on the road.
Yep.
It's going to be the best fucking shows you ever saw in your goddamn life.
Yep. We're thinking about if you want to see Will on our shows, buy him a ticket.
Yeah. Buy him a ticket and a hotel room.
Sure. Can you?
It's not in the budget.
Can you?
All right, awesome.
We love you guys.
You guys are the best. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
We are friends, digging each other.